Starting in April, I decided to replay every single From Software game to get myself ready for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC, which unfortunately was not announced at the Game Awards, so I don't know what we're doing anymore. I had planned to do something similar to this last year before Elden Ring came out, but my computer actually exploded, so we're doing it now. In the last episode, we began our 3-player Dark Souls 3 run, absolutely bullying every enemy we came across and making a complete joke out of Vort. In this episode, we deal with persistent invaders, a ton of bugs, and fight a giant tree. If you enjoyed this episode, by the way, feel free to check out the last episode linked in the description below, and also check out some of our other series. Also, hit that subscribe button as we post videos from this series every single Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoy. As mentioned at the end of the last episode, we were abducted by some brain bats after beating Vort and deposited up on this rampart, placing us in the undead settlement. If you run down the stairs and kill these dogs, you can pass through a giant gate and grab yourself the first bonfire of this area. There is an NPC back on the other side of the bridge, but that is only a necessary NPC if you're completing the dark ending of the game, and honestly, we didn't really bother with it, so I'm just not going to mention him very much. After getting the bonfire, the problems kind of already started for this session. Before moving into the house I'm living in right now with Ellen and Zach, my internet with my parents was pretty inconsistent, to say the least. The first time Zach summoned me here, I was completely invisible to him.
Tanner? You're not even here for me.
Pog, I'm here for me.
What?
Yep.
Dude, I don't see you at all.
Awesome, I'm literally standing right in front of me. After he ordered me to jump off a cliff, which I, of course, followed, I was resummoned and it was time to actually start playing the game. This area gives me a ton of Resident Evil 4 vibes with sort of the rundown village aspect and the farmer hollows wearing masks and using pitchforks as weapons. It's a really cool area. It doesn't feel Dark Souls, like I said, it feels more Resident Evil, so I think it's interesting. The first thing we do is enter this house, killing some of these small hooded guys. Out on the balcony is a body you can knock down to get an item, which I will talk about later. And after exiting the house, we come out to this sort of tree prayer circle with a ton of hollows, and then this big lady who uses magic and a big mace. After killing all the enemies, you can grab the Estus shard on the tree to strengthen your Estus flasks, and then there's 2 different paths you can take. There's one to the left, which goes through a house sort of, or a corridor kind of thing, and there's one to the right, which is across a bridge, and that's the one we decide to take. Taking this path leads us into this barn that has a few enemies, and then another door that leads outside. But after killing the enemies, we decide to backtrack and go along the right side of the barn, which takes you to this upper pathway sort of area with roofs that have a bunch more of the hooded guys. That some of them shoot poison darts. They'll try to jump at you with their knives and stuff. It can be kind of frustrating to deal with if you're not expecting it. But the actually frustrating part of this was the invaders that we had to deal with. Now, I did my whole invasion rant in the second episode of Dark Souls 2. Feel free to watch that if you like. But the gist is that I find people who have 500 hours on a character to be pathetic when they decide to invade a group of guys who literally just started the game. Of course, we die, so it's time to do all that again, getting back to the rooftops with the hooded guys. After we do that, we drop down to the other side of the barn door and then drop down to this sort of secret area with another bonfire. Alan, of course, missed the jump, so we'll have to go back and get him. Through the secret path, we're led up to this section where there's guys who throw firebombs and then a pyromancy NPC in a cage. We drop down, kill this huge guy with a big pot, and then run back to pick Alan up. After going back to the area that Alan died in, you pass through this overarch that we dropped down where the firebomb guys were, and it takes you into this massive open area. To the left is a giant staircase that leads up to a door, which we unfortunately can't open yet, and to the right are another 2 paths. Across this little bridge, you're led to a giant tower with an elevator inside that we'll go to later, but through the small door is where we want to go. It takes you to a sewer with some rats and then a big rat. Truly the end times we're dealing with here. There's a locked door in the sewer we can't access, so we'll once again talk about this later. But for now, we just climb this small ladder, cross another bridge, and grab a bonfire. Walking a bit forward makes you get invaded by an NPC who we stunt lock very, very rudely. Oh fuck, I fell. Oh hey, what's up, Audric? Get his ass! That was a shit show. And then we fight another big guy, but this time without the pot, just a big ass saw. Heading back and up this hill, we pass through this cramped pathway full of enemies, which leads to this small inside corridor. There's these cool cage enemies who are only really weak to piercing or apparently axes. I don't know. And then we head up these stairs and fall down through this hole. Inside, you were able to join the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant, which, as with Dark Souls 2, is the co-op covenant. Time to praise the sun once again. The rest of this path just leads us back to the Prying Tree area, so we backtrack to the bonfire and split up to cover some side things. The first thing we do is head back to the tower with the elevator that I mentioned earlier. If you walk inside, you'll get to meet Sigurd, aka Best Onion, and talk to him a bit before pressing the elevator button so it goes down, allowing you to access the second elevator that takes you to the top of the building. At the top is a giant with a massive bow, and talking to him will allow you to become his friend. Now, whenever you're in an area with a white tree, the giant will not hurt you with his arrows, just damaging any enemies he fires at. It's pretty nice. Now head back down the elevator and get off early onto this balcony where Onion Man is once again set up. You can talk to him if you like, but instead I just run down to start fighting this giant demon. It's important to kill this demon before Sigurd dies, as that will end his questline and makes a boss later in the game a lot harder by yourself. Once the demon is dead, you can talk to Sigurd once again and get an item and a gesture, and we'll deal with him again later. You can clear out this area for some items and then take this pathway through this tower to drop back down into the main area. Okay, one last thing. Remember that body we knocked down earlier? On it is an item called Loretta's Bone. Well, that's awkward. That's the name of the woman that Greyrat was looking for. If you take the bone back to him, he'll tell you to keep the ring that he wanted to give her and then begin to grieve. We'll continue his quest later as well. Alright, back to work. Zack summons us and our goal is to move through this graveyard area. The problem is that we get invaded like 12 times, so the footage may look a bit jumpy as I try to ignore the no lives playing this game. So in the graveyard are some enemies, but they're mostly taking out the giant, so there's not really need to worry about them. There's a platform on the right side that you have to jump to get onto, and you can grab a bone shard on it, which strengthens the healing of your Estus flasks. Then, if you head up to the left side through this like kind of winding pathway up, you can grab some ashes. Ashes like this are scattered throughout the game, and expand the inventory of the Shrine Handmaiden, allowing you to buy more things from her. From here we go through a tiny house, then down this pathway, and finally meet the boss of this area, the Curse-Rotted Greatwood.
Let's go hit some tree balls.
Yeah, you ready to make a tree come, Alan?
Yeah, you trying to get some sap?
Oh, sap me, Mom.
Sap me, Daddy.
I know what I said. Evil Treebeard!
Alright, I am now empowered.
Oh, fuck. I want your balls!
Oh, you have to kick him in the balls?
So you see these,
there's
like,
other areas.
sacks?
God, Alan!
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Shit.
Do you see these sacks? Yeah. So he has them all over his body, and you gotta hit them. Oh, God, he came!
He just came, dog. He just came. Be careful.
Don't touch the
He be
color.
coming.
Here's what my nut looks like.
Fuck, Jesus Christ, he did it again!
Oh!
Yeah,
Nice.
Alan, he just came. Again.
Alan's the anti-cummer. Good job.
All point, no quills, no pillows.
Oh, we're going.
Wait, did they change that?
Yeah.
Now it looks like you actually fall.
Oh no, I was doing a drop attack. Oh, he's gonna fucking come.
Go for his hand.
No, Alan's got his back ball sack. I'm gonna get his footy. Not as in like a foot job.
No dick, no balls, especially no on radiation.
Got it.
God, my first time playing this, I had no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's so weird because he's like, God, he has so much HP. What am I supposed to do?
And this is the second fucking boss?
Guys, stop popping his balls. Jesus, I'm not having any time to do anything. Yeah, get his balls. Oh no! Oh, he grabbed us both. What? Fuck the balls. Get his balls. Oh, he grabbed all three of us. Wait, what is happening?
What?
Oh no.
We didn't. Wait, what?
I'm lagging?
No, you like glitched. I don't think it was lag. I think it just glitched the fuck out.
Oh my god.
That was...
Didn't get any damage.
Yeah, neither did I. Well, his arm wasn't there. Like, we were floating in midair. So, as you can gather from watching, the method to fight this boss is to pop his ball sacks. Look, I know, but that's literally what you have to do. Killing the tree gets you the transposing kill, in which if you give to Ludleth, the small guy sitting on the throne in Firelink Shrine, he can begin turning boss souls into weapons or magic. Yay! Now, as is tradition, enjoy all the funny nonsense that happened during this episode.
Yeah. Man, just like in real life, you have to jump up to reach me.
I don't have to jump down to do shit. I'll just punch you in the nuts. Go to your left. Go to your left.
Oh, I just picked up an item. Well, then, no. That's interesting.
Yeah, did you read what it said?
Yeah.
That was her body.
Yep. That's Thunder.
Talk to him.
Oh, you talked to him.
Oh, shit, I heard it too.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. We all literally live in the same place. Whoa, guys, it's crazy. It's storming here too.
It's a large soul of a deserted corpse.
Oh. Kind of want that.
If you had rolled and the polygon glitched and threw you off the edge, I would have felt so bad. Your character's like, whoa! Never seen a pussy so fat.
Whoa, big lady.
Did you hear what I said, Zach?
Oh, I got her hat.
Oh, hell yeah, put that sun hat on.
Alan, come.
Hold on, no,
grab this
I want to watch
Titan
this.
Knight shard.
I want to watch this.
Honestly,
I look like
I
a
want you to
hamburglar.
I want you to keep wearing it.
Yeah. So what'll happen now is whenever we kill bosses together, you'll get a sunlight medal, and you can turn that into the statue when we get there, and it'll
Damn it.
it slits. So yeah, Giant Man's out there. You can go talk to him. You can be friends. Get friend
so
stick.
fucking ugly.
Man, that's one huge dick.
My Dark Souls 3 character, right, Zach?
So fucking ugly.
There's no quick way to get over.
So if you're fast, Alan, no. So run through the sewers right there. You're right next to it. So just run through the sewers, avoid the rats. You can just climb up the ladders.
And
it's
what's
fine.
Where?
And what's
The
crazy?
the bridge that you're right next to.
Go across the bridge.
Oh my God.
Alan. No.
Not this way.
The delay.
No, the bridge that was right next to the fire.
The wooden bridge, you clod!
Okay, Alan. Through the bridge.
Okay.
No, you can die.
We've been invaded. We've been invaded by.
Oh, Jimmy!
Jimmy!
You can trap a ghost, but you can't kill
Alan,
a
can I
ghost.
go border your nuts? Get back.
Be gone, foul beast! I was about to say, I haven't
Tanner.
moved, so if it fucked up that... No, we gotta kill all those people back there. Don't die yet. Gotta kill
Dude,
Hodrick.
it's so fun.
I agree.
This is
Tanner,
for my
holy
bitch mom.
shit, you're so ugly.
Stop it! What the
Why
fuck?
me, bro? What?
Did you get a hard knockdown on him? You did.
Fuck him up!
Take your lumps.
No, Hodrick got fucking jumped, dude. Holy shit.
This is how we do it in South Texas.
West Texas, what?
It's fucking West, Alan.
I know.
West Side represent.
Cat piss. Cat piss.
Cat piss. That's fucking
Does that
stupid.
make you laugh?
I feel like I'm getting healed more. No, I think you actually just have lymphoma now. If I'm gonna be a fucking weeb about it.
What's that?
Chainsicles. Where they have the chain on the end of
I
it.
knew that.
Yeah, I like stuff. Oh my god, what the fuck happened to him?
Died.
I want to choke Alan.
Please do.
Like fucking Homer does the fart.
I still remember the wooden bridge. With the tree dead on my side, I turned Vort's soul into a giant hammer to begin my journey as Rolly McHammer. There is one last NPC related thing to do though, so I give the ashes that we got in the graveyard to the Shrine Handmaiden and buy a key that opens the locked door in the rat sewer. Following this path has you killing some skeletons and eventually meeting 2 NPCs. The first is Arena, a blind woman who will sell you miracles and has 2 different questline paths. The second is named Aegon, and he is Arena's guardian. His fate is determined basically on what path you take for Arena's questline. From here, we enter back into the elevator tower and finally take the lift down. Inside is an Outrider Knight, basically an insane mini-boss with a sick design. If you're new, this is bound to cause you problems as he's fast, his moves are super unpredictable, and he can inflict frostbite just like Vort. Once he's down, you'll get his sword and then step out into the Road of Sacrifice, which is where we'll end this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna fight a crow wizard and then the Vatican. Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really having a lot of fun with the Dark Souls 2 stuff. Cool little update. We actually, since I recorded the last Dark Souls 3 episode, because I recorded it like a bit before it came out, but since we recorded it, I have on stream beaten Sekiro. So all that's left basically for the replay through stuff is Demon Souls and then Elden Ring. I wasn't sure about playing Elden Ring yet because we were waiting to see if the DLC got announced at the Game Awards, but it wasn't. So we'll probably play Demon Souls sometime soon-ish. Not sure. Stuff's very busy right now. School's just about to end, so very busy. But we'll play Demon Souls sometime, and then once Demon Souls is done, we'll start playing Elden Ring and getting ready for the DLC. I'm so excited. If you want to watch the last episode of the series, as I mentioned earlier, it's down in the description. You can also check out the other Dark Souls stuff. We did all of Dark Souls 1, we did all of Dark Souls 2. Now we're doing Dark Souls 3. That's great. We have other series going on the channel as well. That being Spider-Man 2, which we're playing and having a ton of fun with. And then me and Al are doing a Soul Link of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. That's going well enough so far. Some cool encounters, but some not great pairs just because 2 type combinations aren't working up. We've also been streaming a bunch of Apex on the channel, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen. Been having a lot of fun with that. Really like playing Apex, just having fun with it in general. I love that game a lot. I missed playing it, and so we've been having a ton of fun. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!